Okay, so for today, for this early morning, we will learn on issue 22. And issue 22 is about kids. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will read this one. When I got married, I thought my life had changed forever. I was right, of course, but those changes did not compare to the ones that happened as a result of having children. When my wife and I were first married, we had lots of opportunities to enjoy ourselves. But those times diminished fast after we had kids. Even a simple thing like going to the movies became a major task. We did not only had to pack food, diapers, spare clothes, teething rings, bottles, and a baby buggy, but we also had to prepare to leave the theater before the end of the movie, to kept to keep from bothering all other members of the audience due to crying babies. As the children grew, the problems became more serious, teaching them everything they need to know in life, such as how to behave and how to dress, worrying about their safety and social status, advising them on schoolworks, dates, and other future. By the time they were truly independent, my wife and I were too old to want to go out and enjoy ourselves anymore. Okay. So yes, all these things are true. Yes. Okay, you have two kids now. You have two kids now. Have you seen the changes having two kids now with your wife now? Can you compare the year that we don't have yet babies, you don't have kids, and this time that you already have two kids, do you see any changes?
Yes, of course. I think there are many different when I compare the time without kids and now when we have two kids. So the first thing I can see that is we have uh, our children um, should have to uh, have children, we have to spend many time for them, and that's also meaning we don't have a lot of time for ourselves. Yeah, and that's is the real different thing I can feel when we have two children.
Yes, do you also feel the same, just like what has been discussed the person in here, that the time that they had babies, they start doing the major tasks, such as uh, packing food, diapers, spare clothes, teething rings, bottles, and baby baggy. And when they are having their time to watch the movie, they must have to leave early so that the audience would not get disturbed when the baby cries. Right?
Yeah.
Yes, yes. And as the children grow big, the problems become also more serious. Okay, just like you parents or we parents will start teaching them everything from the alphabet down to the values, down to the values that the good characters, the behaviors that we need to teach them as they grow big. Okay.
Yeah.
Another thing that you should worry is oh yeah, you have to teach them. You need to know in life, they need to know in life, such as how to behave, how to dress, and then you will also feel worry about their safety and their social status. That is why you are advising them to work well in their classes. Yeah, you have to work well in these classes, in their classes. Doing their school. Ah, your daughter, how old is your children?
My daughter is 8 years old, and my son is 5 years old.
Oh, are they studying now? Yeah, you're 8 year old. I guess she is already studying, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think I know you are starting now to teach her on her schoolwork, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Who do the teaching in her classes, in her class assignments, you or your wife?
The when when she come back, my wife
Yes.
also remain a person who take care her learning. And
Okay.
yeah, in English, I try to teach my daughter.
Okay, so yeah, you are now experiencing what is being shared by in this book, right?
Yeah.
And when she gets later in life, when your daughter gets what is that? A young lady, you will also worry about her days because yes, you need to also advise her as to who he is dating with. Okay, like for example, when she is in her teenage years. Another is, of course, under future. Okay, uh, the very reason why we are what is that? We are working so hard in this time doing our best in our studies is the future of our kids. Do you agree with me?
Yes, I think so.
Yes. Yes. Why we are working so hard this time because we want to give the best future to our kids. All right. So that makes us busy. Now, according to this book, by the time that our children truly become independent, according to this book, my wife and I were too old to want to go out and enjoy ourselves anymore. What do you want to say about this line? Do you agree with this line or no?
Um, in my case, I don't think so. I know one day my children will grow up and become adults. But I try to prepare for free time for my wife because I think I have to take care our children, but I also have to take care my wife. Yeah.
Yes, yes. So for yeah, in my case, my daughter is now 20 years old, so I don't think so that I am too old when she gets truly independent because
Yeah.
I am just turning 38 this year and my daughter is somehow independent already, so I don't feel this way. Okay. Now this time let's answer these questions now. How have your kids changed your life? Okay, we have number one. They have made me more mature. They have made me more understanding. I found out that children are expensive. I learned that children are incomparable treasures. Now I'm always tired. They taught me how to laugh. Because of them, I learned how to keep from losing my temper. I now know how difficult it is to be a good parent. I'm sure being childless, oh, I'm sure being childless is better now. Okay, you can choose as many as you wish about how you feel, how your kids has changed your life. You can choose many.
Yes, the they made more understanding. I felt our children are experiences and that children incomparable treasure. I think I chose it with I know how difficult it is to be a good parent, and I'm
Yeah.
sure pilot is better.
What number is that? What number is that?
9 and 8.
Oh, nine? You choose number nine? I'm sure being
Mm,
childless is better.
yeah, I think so.
What else?
Chinese childless. That mean uh,
You don't?
married without children.
Yes, yes. And
Uh,
according to this book, getting married without children is better, according to this person. Do you agree with that idea?
yeah, I'm sorry, I mistake. Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't think so.
yeah, I
Yeah.
don't like also this one. Yeah, I don't like this one. Yes. Okay, this means that you get married and then you don't have children at all, and you feel that it is better having no children at all. At all.
Yeah.
Yes. What else? What else have you learned? How have your kids changed your life? Number one, I know how difficult it is to be a good parent. What else?
Um, yes, I think I just agree like with one thing. Become a parent really difficult. Yeah.
Okay, why? Can you explain?
Uh,
Why can you say that it's difficult to be a good parent?
yes, because when in my case when I do something, I have to thoughtful or not before before my decision because maybe I have to take care about feeling of my children. Uh, I think sometimes they also ask my activity is good for other people or not good, and I have to show my and try to become a good person for for my children can learn or following me, and that's
Okay,
why
yes,
sometimes I feel real difficult. Yeah.
yes, 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 yes. Because you cannot teach your children well if you are not also showing good actions, if you are not
Yeah.
also doing good behaviors, because You have to set yourself as a good example to your kids, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So that is why, like for example, okay, in my case as a teacher, okay, in my case as a teacher, I will give you a similar example, okay. If I want to teach my students to come early in our class, I should have to also come very early in our classroom so that when they arrive, I am already there, right? Are you there? Are you there? Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. My connection not good.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. I can hear you now. I can hear
Yeah.
you now. Okay, so yes, when we want to discipline, when we want to teach our children the good things, the good behaviors, the good actions, we must also be a good example to them, especially when they are young. They will always look up at to us. Okay, so what are
Yeah.
our actions? They always copy, they always follow our actions because they set us as their examples. So that is why sometimes it is difficult to be a good parent. Okay, what about, do you have more from the choices? Do you have more? Do you like to
Uh,
choose
no, let me see. I thought our children as a parent. No, I learned that children are incomparable. So, can you tell me the uh, meaning of I learned that children are incomparable treasures?
oh, where, what number?
For
Okay. When we say I learned that children are incomparable treasure, when we say treasure, it refers to our wealth, okay? Our money, our properties, our businesses, those are our treasures, right?
mm,
Okay?
yeah.
When we say children are incomparable, when we say incomparable, they cannot be compared to this land, to this money, because they are more than enough compare with our money, compare with our wealth. So meaning to say, we learn that children are more important than all our treasure, just like our money, our wealth, our properties.
Yeah, I agree with
Yeah.
that.
Okay. So if we feel happy having our treasures such as our money, our business, our properties, we feel more happier having children. Okay, this is what this line means. Do you
Yeah.
understand? So children give us more happiness than our other treasures, such as money, properties, buildings, and other things. Do you agree with that?
Mm, I think so. Uh, Married with the children really important. In
Yes.
my case, sometimes when me and my wife have many upsets or wrong in life, but almost the time when we saw the our children, that is the main motivative for
Yes.
between me and my wife,
Yes.
and can pass many upsets in life when
Yes.
we seeing or looking our children playing around or laughing. That's really important, and that's also the main reason to make my family happier day after day. Yeah.
Yes, our children motivate us to go through, to go through. Uh, Times in life. No matter how big, no matter how big problems problem we are facing, we are facing facing in life, by just seeing our kids, by just seeing our children, we will become determined and determined and motivated. Continue. Okay, our children motivates us to go through the hard times in life, no matter how big the problem we are facing in life. By just seeing our children, we will become determined and motivated to continue striving hard. Okay, that one. Our children
Mm.
motivates us to go through the hard times in life. No matter how big the problem we are facing in life, by just seeing our children, we will become determined and motivated to continue striving hard. Okay, just what you have, just like what you have said a while ago, that whenever you are having problems, when you and your wife are having problems, but when you see your children playing and smiling with each other, you will become more motivated to continue and to think positively that you can solve that problem that you are facing at the moment. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to choose more from here?
Mm, I don't know about. I don't understand about one. They have
One.
made more mature.
Okay. Okay. Mature means thinking in a very responsible way. Okay. When you were a teen, how old are you now? You are how old are you now?
I'm 35.
Okay. Now when you were in 17, when you were 17, 16, or 15 years old, you do not think as responsible as you are this time, right?
Yeah.
Yes, when you were just 15, 16, and 17, you do not think seriously about about how to survive every day, how to earn money, how to improve the quality of life, how to achieve your goals in life. You were not so serious about it. But since you are now a parent, you are thinking now in a more responsible way. Every
Mm,
day, you are not only thinking about yourself, but you are also thinking about the good you can give to your two children, to your wife, and to yourself.
mm.
Okay, so mature means thinking in a more responsible manner.
Yeah, yeah. I agree
Okay.
with that.
Yes, yes. Yes, before when we were just in our teenage years, when we are lazy, we do not force ourselves to work hard. Maybe we were spending more time outside. We were spending more time with our friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, doing nothing, just having fun. But this time, since we are parents, every time is important to us. Okay? When
Yeah.
when when like for example, like me now, while I am having a class with you, I am thinking that after this thing, I need after this class, after this 1 hour class, I need to finish some things related to my job in here in the Philippines because of course I should have to do good in my work because yeah, that's the thing that we can earn money. And when I can earn money, yeah, and the money that I am earning from my work is very important to send my daughter to the university and to give also all her needs. So since we are now parents, we are using multitask, okay?
Yeah.
We are uh we used to do multitask, okay? We used to do multitask. We used to do multi, many tasks, okay?
Yes.
Multitask. But when we were in our teenage years, we don't think it is serious as we are uh, doing right now. Okay, so that is because we have now our children, we have now our family. I know, like me, you are also thinking of a good future to your kids. You are imagining that your son will become a successful engineer, a successful doctor, a successful uh, what do you want, by the way? What do you want your son to be in the future? Do you want him to become a police, an engineer, a doctor, a nurse?
No, I don't think so. Sometimes I try to ask my children about what who the people they want to become in future. Many times my son told me he want to become a police. He want to become a a teacher or something like that. But I saw he changed many times, and it's not stable. So the most important thing, I really want they become the people they really want to become. That is the most important thing with me, and I don't care the job they can do.
Oh, you are a very good father, giving the full freedom to your son to choose what he wants to be in the future. Wow, that's very good. Yes, I agree with you 100%. There are a lot of children who failed in their job, who are not functioning well, who are not doing well in their recent job because in the first place it was not their choice to be where they are because it was their parents who choose them to be like that. Okay?
Yeah.
So there are some people that their parents wants them to become an engineer. Well, in the first place, they want to become a doctor. So when they came an engineer, they are not performing well and they are not happy in their job because their heart goes to or their heart wants to become a doctor. So congratulations that you are a very good father. You are giving the full freedom to your son, to your daughter, to choose what they want to be in the future, because it is very important that you are working, you are happy working in your job. Wow. So you will just let your children choose what they want to be. Another thing, what do you want to choose more from here? What is that something that you don't understand from the choices?
I think that's enough with me. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so you have three. You have three. They have made you more mature. You have learned that children are more important than other treasures that we have as of the moment. And you know how difficult it is to be a good parent. Yes, those are the changes that you have seen in yourself upon having kids. Okay, now we will learn more what is this? New English words. Okay, can you read? We have here. Please read.
Yeah. Diminish, reduce, or decrease. Uh-huh.
Yes, diminish. Okay, reduce or decrease. What about baby? Do you understand this word?
Yes, of course.
Okay. What about baby back? What is that?
The baby bucket, baby
Yes.
carriage was stroller. I don't understand.
Okay. Oh, do you stroller, this one. Mm, oh, do you see that there are some parents who are not carrying their children? Okay, I will show you a picture of a stroller. Okay, baby stroller for a while. As use Google, baby stroller, baby stroller. Okay, I know you have seen this in Vietnam, but you just don't know that this is what we call baby stroller. So I will let you
Uh,
see. I will let you see what is that baby stroller. Here we will see images in Google. Okay, for a while it is still loading. Okay, what? Okay, here. Google, baby stroller. Okay, strollers. This one, I know you have seen this in Vietnam.
oh, yeah.
This one, this
Okay.
one, this one. Okay. So yeah, my mother. Oh, this one. Do you see this one? Oh, that one.
Okay, understand. Clear.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Okay. Let's go back to our lesson. Okay, that is what we called baby stroller. Okay. Okay. So couples will have this baby stroller. Couples will have this baby stroller, especially when their kids are still babies. Okay. Alright. So this
Yeah.
is how we look like. Okay, do you see this picture? Do you see this picture? Do you see this picture? This one? This one, the one that I have encircled? Do you see this one? This picture? Are you there? Are you there?
Uh,
Are you there?
yes, I'm here.
Okay, okay. Can you see the picture I am encircling? The this one? This one? Can you see?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is how we look like when our children are still young, right? Do you agree with me? We are
Um.
we are carrying our babies.
Yeah, sometimes.
Yes, sometimes, yes. So that is, and other than that, carrying our babies alone by ourselves, we can all use baby baggy or baby carriages or the stroller, the one that I have shown you a while ago now. Can you read this one? Please read.
Lose one's temper, become very angry.
Yes, lose one's temper, become very angry. Okay. So when you
Yeah.
are impatient, yeah, when you are tired, so you easily get to lose your temper. What about teething ring?
Uh, teething ring object for an infant to bite on while teething.
Yes. What about, yes, teething ring object for an infant to bite while they are on teething? Have you uh do you remember when your son, when your daughter, when they are teething, okay, when their teeth starting to grow, they used to bite something? Do you remember that one?
Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes. A child, ano, yeah, a child in their teething stage, they always bite anything they grab, right?
Mm,
Anything, anything they hold. If they can hold a pencil, and then immediately they will bite it. Bite. When they hold any object, what comes to their mind is to bite it because they are still in the teething stage. Incomparable. Okay, please read. Incomparable.
such that nothing else can compare.
Yes, having a baby is incomparable. Nothing can compare the happiness of having a baby, right?
Yeah.
Yes. No matter how rich you are, no matter how many properties you have, but when you don't have a child, your life will become lonely. Do you agree with me?
Yes, understand, and I agree.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. Let's move on now to this. Oh, this one. Can you read the answer of the first person? Read.
Yes. Nobody ever told me how much kids cost. The initial doctor and hospital bills were staggering amount,
Staggering.
a
Staggering.
staggering amounts in their own right. But the healthcare expenses never seemed to go away. Uh, Vaccinations, colds, flu, chickenpox, dental work, and so on. Until graduation, fortunately, we never had to face any serious medical problems. Then there were school costs and fees for private lessons, uh, athletic and musical equipment, clothes, insurance, allowances, and saving for future expenses to come, like college tuition and Doris, right?
Doris. Doris.
Doris.
Okay.
But now that's most of it is over. I have to say that the investment was worth every bit.
Okay. All right. We will learn first the difficult words, okay, in this answer, so that you can fully understand. Now, when we say staggering, okay, this one,
Yeah.
the initial doctor and hospital bills. were staggering amounts in their own right. Okay, staggering means oh, where are we now? Extremely heavy, very expensive. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Tuition fee for instruction, just like when you send your children to college or to a university, that you have to pay money. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And when you want to have an English tutor with your kids, you also have to pay tuition fee. Dowry, a money or property brought by a bride to her husband at marriage. Okay. There are some people just like the Muslim people. Do you know Muslim people?
No, I don't know.
Okay. It is a group of people here in the Philippines. Now, when they, example, I am a mother and I have a daughter now. When a guy wants to marry my daughter, he needs to give a dowry. Now, a dowry is in a form of money or is in a form of property. Okay, example. I can ask that the guy who wants to marry my daughter will give me first 300,000 before she
Um,
can marry my daughter.
yeah.
Or or I will ask him, give me 1 hectare lot before you can marry my daughter. So that is dowry, money or property brought by a bride to her husband at marriage. Okay, but not all people are doing this practice. Okay, specifically the Muslim people are the one doing this one. Okay, so that is why it is very expensive to raise a child. What
Mhm.
about, please read this one.
Um, can you say that again?
Read. In
No.
one's own right.
In one's own right, in and of itself.
Yeah. In one's own right, in and on itself. Okay, so every one of us has our own right. We have the right to do these things, and we have the right also to say no to doing these things. So we have our own right. Okay, we're here.
On the spur of the moment, without planning ahead of time, spontaneous. Uh,
Yes,
spon-
on the spur of the moment, without planning ahead of time. Have you
yeah.
tried? Have you tried? Have you tried doing something without planning ahead of time?
Yes, in my past, many times I don't have any plan, and I do everything I can do, and don't care about the targets, and don't care about my plan. Yeah.
Yes, every one of us does this one. There are times that we are doing this thing without planning ahead. So we will just do what we can do at the moment to accomplish the task, to accomplish the goal. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So this one, yeah, this answer is telling us that before he became a parent, nobody told him how much kids cost. But when he became a parent, he knows that raising kids is expensive. Okay, you need to prepare money for their vaccinations, colds, flu, chicken pox, dental work, and so on. And you need to prepare money for their education until graduation, until they finish. And you need also to send them to private classes if you want your children to become uh, intelligent or yeah, skillful. You need also to send your children to learn musical instruments, to play musical instruments and to play sports. Okay? You need also to prepare some money for their clothes, insurance, allowances, and savings for their future. And yeah, that's one, this one, college tuition fees, Doris. Right, but he says that, but now the most of it, it's over. I have to say the investment was worth a bit. Okay, though it is very expensive to raise a child, but according to this person in this one, the investment was worth every bit. Okay. Do you also feel that raising a child is expensive? Have you feel it now? Do you feel it now? Do you also feel that raising a child is expensive?
Oh my God, the connection not good.
It's okay. I'm waiting for you. It's all right. Are you back?
Yeah, okay, I'm here.
Okay. Do you feel, have you also feel that uh, raising children is expensive?
um, in my case, I don't think when we have two children, that's make really everything become expensive. I don't think so. Maybe we have to pay a lot of money for food, for clothing, for health, or for uh, be in school. But I don't care about that. And every time the benefit we can receive from our children bigger than the money we have to pay for them. So I don't
Wow.
think uh, mm, all children that's the lots of money. I don't think so.
Wow, I like your what is that? Your mindset about raising a child. I like your perspective about raising the child that you don't care about spending money in raising your children because they are all worth it. Okay, you don't care about spending money because what is important to you are your children. Wow, very good. Now let's go to the answer of the second person. Now, can you read? Read.
Okay, I want to enjoy my life, my husband, and I don't need kids for self fulfillment. Instead, we can eat out as often as we
Please.
please, go anywhere we like on the spur of the moment, stay out late, and travel the world. Meanwhile, even though we aren't very careful about money, we are avoiding the enormous costs of child
Rearing.
rearing. Rearing. So we are actually able to buy whatever we want and still have a money left for our eventual retirement. Uh-huh.
What do you
Very
understand? What do you understand
Yeah,
in
I
this
think
answer?
the idea of the marriage without children.
Okay. Yes, the person here is okay or enjoying his life or her life, being married without kids. Okay. My husband and I don't need kids for self-fulfillment. Okay, that's what they say. Instead, they can eat outside as often as they want. They can go to anywhere. They can spend more moments with themselves. They can stay out. They can stay out late and travel to anywhere, to any part of the world. Okay.
Yeah,
So when he added that they are avoiding when we say enormous big cost of money in child raising, in child rearing. Okay. So they are avoiding or they don't like the idea of spending much to raise a child or children. So that is why it is okay with them having no kids. Okay. So we are actually able to buy whatever we want and still have money left for our eventual retirement. Okay. Now this is what they believe. Since they don't have children, they are not spending much. So they think that they will still have the money that they can use when they retire from their works. Okay? So
yeah,
this is how they think. This is how they what is that? Yeah, the thing. This is how they think about getting married without a child. And for them, it is okay. It is okay for them. So yes, every person has personal decision in lives. Okay. There are people who wants to have kids. However, there are people who don't want to have kids. Okay. It
yeah.
depends on the person. What about this mind? I want you to speak your mind. I want you to express your thoughts. I want you to express your feelings. Okay. The first question for you is, how many children would you like to have? You have now two. Are you
Yes, I
one?
just like two is enough with me. Many
Oh,
times my mother asked me why you don't want more children, three or four.
yes.
But
Yes.
most of the time I'm really scared because I feel nowadays the caring baby really difficult, and in my case, when my son was born, my wife really hard when she tried to take care of him because each month he always cold and I'm really scared for more baby. So I think two baby that's fine with me.
Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, two babies are fine with you because you see now the struggles of raising a child. You have to look into many different things, their health, their medication, their food, and the time uh, to spend with them in order to teach them the many things about life. Yes, it is time consuming. Yes, I agree with you that two children this time, yeah, is good enough. Anyway, you have one boy and you have one girl.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a lot better. That's the best pair of children. Is having boys any different than having girls?
In my case, I think when I have a girl, uh, I feel easy to share my motivate or my feeling with my daughter than a boy. But I also feel easy to play with my son, my daughter. Yeah, many
Yes.
difference between them.
Yes, yes, I understand you. Yes, you find it easy to share the things to your daughter, because you know what, a daughter can be easily taught with many things.
Yeah.
You can easily train a daughter to do these things, especially in household chores. Okay, and a girl daughter or a daughter would easily get mature compared with the boys. Okay, but the good thing is you also find easy to play with both of them, your son and your kids. Okay,
Yeah.
that's a very good thing about you. Now, number three, in what ways can your children make sad? What do you think? In what ways can our children make us sad?
Um, I think because our children at the moment really little, so they can easy to make my wife become upset when they make everything in house messy. Yeah.
Yes, yes, that's correct. You know what? Yeah, that's the very first thing that a mother can get angry to her children, okay? The mother always do the cleaning and making things organized or arranged. But you know what? These little kids will easily scatter, make mess on those things in the living room or even in the bedroom. And you know what? Mothers would really get angry when they saw about it, because that means it will again take their time to arrange the mess that their children have done, and it takes another of their time, so that makes them sad or mad. Yes, all right. So what about last question before we will end this class now? Why is it difficult to be a good parent?
I think uh, everything the parent do also reflection on behavior of our children. So that's why we have to avoid the bad thing and avoid the bad affection on our children. That's why really difficult when become a good parent.
Yes, yes, we are, what is that? The model of our children. Since they are young, they will always look up at us as their model, as their good example. So whenever we are doing bad things, they will also copy that one, because they think that it is okay to do that one, because they see it in us doing that thing. So
Yeah.
as a parent, we have to think carefully. We have to do always good things, because that can be seen by our children, and they will copy, they will follow that action. So that is why sometimes, yeah, it is difficult to be a good parent at all times. Okay. Do you learn something from our class this morning?
Yeah, I think I can learn some new idea with our topic. Yeah.
Yes, okay. Our topic for this morning is very interesting. It's about our kids, or yeah, kids. Kids. Okay, so this time, yeah, we are in the parenting stage. Okay. Okay, so I like our conversation this morning. I like the way you express your thoughts, you express your minds about the questions. And we will continue to learn more. We will continue to learn on question number 6. Next meeting. Okay, when is our next class? On on
Thursday.
Saturday. Yeah, on Thursday. Yes. We will have our class on Thursday, okay?
Yeah.
So thank you so much for your time. Have a great day ahead with your kids and with your wife, and see you on Thursday.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Goodbye and thank you so much.